Hi, everyone. I just want to talk about this big esoteric question. What is God? Because it's a word that so many of us have difficulty with. And I admit, I went through years of my life where I would never say that word. I thought that was a bad word. I thought that God was responsible for all the wars and all the harm in the world, and religions were bad and all of that. And so I threw it all out. But I think that's because culturally we've been trained to think that God is this warring patriarchal being that's up there and judging us. And I think that runs through our culture, whether we've been assimilated in that tradition or not. So I just invite you to try on new definitions of God. And often in my podcast, I'll say God, source, great mystery, the energy under all that is. I mean, there's so many ways to define this God. It is so beyond what we could put into words. So find the word that works for you. Take the word God and just replace it with love and see how that feels. I did that the other day with the Lord's Prayer, and it blew my mind that I was walking through the Lord's Prayer, replacing this idea of God with love. Let the will of love be done here, and let the kingdom of love come here. And it really transformed how I looked at that whole prayer, or how that whole prayer was experienced through me. So to me, God is everywhere present. God is both transcendent and immanent. It is outside, and the energy under all of creation. Everything it is brought into existence through this breath of the divine, of God. And it is also very personal energy within me, a very personal spark, a very personal voice, a compelling, arising, intuitive force within me and within you. So God is both transcendent and immanent, feminine and masculine, just basically beyond what we're able to speak about. But I invite you to let go of this man in the sky thing, if you're still living with it, and let go of God doesn't exist because that man in the sky doesn't make any sense, or God of the Bible doesn't make any sense. Just let go of all of that and think about the powers of love and life and wisdom and creativity and imagination and faith and strength and power and everything that is under this physical creation, and think about that force, that power, that is God, that love is God, that wisdom is God, that God is the guiding force of all of us. So I hope that you have your own thoughts about what God is. And if you do, would you please put it in the comments? Because I'd love to have this conversation. I'd love to hear your thoughts, where you've come from, what you think, what words work best for you. And let's be in this conversation, because I've learned that if we can just let go of that cultural conditioning, that something amazing opens up, and hopefully will open up for you too. So let me know what you think. Thanks.